missing in our county just that month alone. He also knew the trails I was talking about and said they were not privately owned by any woman, making the situation even weirder. I, of course, was furious about leaving my bike behind, but I had to get out of there. That woman had been stalking me riding on my bike for potentially hours. She was basically right in front of me in that pitch blackness.
Fast as fuck. Yes, very.
Browsing the app Letgo one day, I came across a listing for a free bike. It was a black
this isn't
bike,
this is
which is a top bicycle brand.
I don't know, but it's not copyrighted, bitches.
So obviously this listing caught my eye.
Oh no, I'm bored.
I contacted the lister, asking for more details. If the bike was actually free, where and when would I be able to pick it up?
You joined back at the wrong time. I just left to go play. I'm in creative, you can join me.
Okay.
Huh?
Who said what?
It's not copyrighted, it shouldn't be copyrighted. So it's perfectly safe. Almost walked into that. Okay.
There weren't really any nearby notable locations. So he gave me a phone number to text him, told me his name was Gene, and we set a meet time of 6 p.m.
See, not the same.
For both of our schedules. I downloaded this GPS coordinates tracker app, and the coordinates led me on a 25-minute drive. As I got closer and there was nothing but woods on either side of me, I started to wonder where exactly these coordinates would take me.
Don't believe me.
2 minutes away, and it seemed I was as far as I was going to get with my car. Exactly what I was worried about heading for. I have to cut through the woods to get to these coordinates. I parked my car on the side of the road, but before heading into the woods like a clueless madman, I texted Gene saying I was parked on the side of a desolate road next to woods on either side, and that the app was pointing in the direction of the woods. He replied back a minute later saying, yeah, this area is sketchy that way. It would probably be better if you just cut through the woods instead of looking for the trail. You follow the direction it tells you.
Why am I in Doom, bro?
Where I'm waiting with the bike.
Is that true?
I already drove this far. I figured I might as well just see this through, even if I was finding this increasingly bizarre. I started my way into the woods, swiping twigs and leaves out of my way as I did my best to make it through the thick woods. I wasn't dressed for this at all, though. I did this for probably 4 minutes.
Leave it alone, bro. Come on. I'm bored.
I didn't see any clearing in the woods ahead of me.
My friend just left me to go eat food. Because I'm not celebrating Turkey Day, because Turkey Day is boring.
Maybe I have the wrong coordinates. A minute passed without an answer, so I tried to call him. I went to voicemail after 1 ring. And he texted back saying, I have bad service, I can't talk on the phone. I asked him, where should I go? I think I'm lost. He didn't answer. I waited and waited, hoping he would, but nothing. After a couple more minutes, I called it quits. I started to feel like this was all fake from the start. I was becoming paranoid of my surroundings. The sun was going down, so I hurried back to the direction I came. I thought I would be fine. As I looked back behind me constantly, I didn't see anyone. I made it back to my car to make a shocking discovery. All 4 of my tires were slashed. My body entered a fight or flight mode.
I don't do Florids that fast, Jesus.
I approached the door of the car.
I realized when I try to do Florids fast, they're not fast. Top quality, yeah, top quality up in this bitch.
All the way down the road, I heard my car door open and slam shut. When I turned around, I just briefly saw someone running into the woods. I took out my phone.
Fast. Nah, I'm full on about to play.
Location that I'd be running down the road. 15 minutes or so later, they escorted me back to the scene of the crime, my car, and took a police report, which included every detail, like the slashed tires and the text conversation. They accompanied me as I waited for my roadside assistance company.
Jesus, I didn't realize it was that loud. I forgot it was on like 10.
They changed my tires on the spot. The only thing I worried about was
I'm bored.
getting my license plate number and possibly tracking me with it. But to this day, he hasn't. So I like to think I'm safe from that.
Penis. Oh, that's right. 3. Fuck. The moment dipped on me.
When I was a teenager, before my friends and I had our driver's licenses, our main means of transportation was our bikes. Our town isn't that big, and all of us live a short bike ride away from you. We'd often go for bike rides during the day, just around the neighborhood for fun. But we really liked going for bike rides at night, especially in the town area on Main Street, by the bars and hubbub.
I don't have friends.
It was a Friday night, pretty late, probably approaching midnight. I biked to Main Street with my friends Jackson and Roddy. It was a 15-minute bike ride from us. There were still some people out walking around down the street. Of course, we were only like 15 or 16, so we weren't actually going into any bars. Just
hold up, I got you.
We hung out in one of the parking lots on the street.
I forget this always happens when I do stream. It just shares the fucking random shit in his mic.
It was quieting down for the night. Roddy was the one to notice when a car pulled into the lot with its lights off and kind of parked conspicuously in a way that it was facing us.
There you go.
After a few minutes, Jackson pointed out that he was pretty sure the guy in the car looked like he was watching us. So we started to migrate our hangout elsewhere. We biked out the exit of the parking lot and back onto Main Street. The car also left the parking lot shortly after us. We all knew just by a single glance at each other.
Where do we gotta go? Dr.
Didn't even have to speak a single word to know to start pedaling fast down the road. The car trailed us, but not too close behind. The driver must have somehow thought we weren't aware of it. He still had his lights off, not to mention. I said let's get to my house, instead of just aimlessly biking around trying to lose him in the streets. My house was the closest. It took us only like 5 minutes to get there. Before the car could turn the corner onto my street, we hurried to my backyard gate and rushed inside.
I'm not gonna fix it for you. I'm gonna look retarded while playing without colorblind mode.
In the living room. He was watching a movie. We all asked him if he could check outside if the car was anywhere out there. He stepped outside for a second, then came back inside saying the coast was clear.
Why is my setting like what the
fuck? Away as soon as we were suspicious. Anyway, my dad went to bed after his movie.
Hello.
Usually he wanted my friends out by that point, so Jackson and Roddy left on their bikes. I swear it wasn't even 20 minutes later that I got out of my bed after hearing something from the backyard. I went to my window and looked down to the backyard. I lifted my window up a little more, very quietly.
Sir, come back here.
I could hear the sound. It was like this little clicking, rustling sound that would repeat every 4 seconds. I stuck my head out the window.
Don't touch me!
But that didn't answer what that clicking sound was. I went to my dad's room and woke him up. He came with me first to my room, where I showed him the shed door, and then made him listen for the sounds. And now the sounds had stopped. The two of us rushed downstairs to the back door, where we flicked on the backyard light. My dad yanked the back door open and stormed into the yard, yelling for whoever was out there to come out. I worried about him going in the shed alone, so I came with him. But besides all the tools and other basic shed equipment, lights and other shit like that, there was no one hiding in there.
Please,
we found out on the way back inside the house that the clicking sounds I was hearing was someone trying to tamper with the outside lock, as the entire door handle was completely scraped up and almost ruined. The lock still worked, and that was only the storm door. There was still another door with a working lock behind it, so it was still safe. My dad told me to just go to bed. He'd stay downstairs for the night and keep the outside lights on. He said he had the police come the next morning before I woke up. I'm 99% sure it was that man who followed us in the car. I don't know for sure how or when he found out where I lived. And I'm not sure why he gave up on
probably followed you.
Anything I say would just be a guess.
I'm gonna act like my sense isn't that dummy high. Bro. Gonna act like I'm not here. Yep.
My dad has always been too nice of a guy, like a pushover. I'll just start the story with that. I don't say it for no reason. We live in upstate Chicago. We don't have a huge family, so our Thanksgiving and Christmas get.
Oh, okay then. Doing my Dr. Donk challenges. I wanna watch that Megan is Missing shit.
Lately I've been trying to bring back some older video topics I used to do a long time ago, besides just the true story videos. For example, the paranormal video compilations and Craigslist ad series, which you guys seem to like. A long time ago, I did a couple videos for an unsolved mystery series that I stopped for whatever reason, but I'm gonna try to turn it into a recurring series again if you guys enjoy it. Some of the content has been used before in a video deleted years ago, kind of like some of the Craigslist ad videos, because I'd just rather the content not be wasted on deleted videos for those of you who hadn't seen them. And also, before getting into the topic of today's video, I want to quickly talk about one of the more ambitious games of 2020, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid has Meet Champions in game mode, so in the new Doom Tower, rare and exclusive Number 6. The crew of the Sarah Joe. The Sarah Joe is a 17.
So it's basically just me landing at Doom's place over and over, bro. Come on.
In the 1970s. He named it after his mom Sarah and dad Joe. The boat took 5 strong, healthy young men out to sea 40 years ago, and it wasn't until more than a decade later that their boat was found on the shores of one of the smallest of the Marshall Islands. But the men were not with the boat. Oddly enough, there was a shallow grave that contained
Raid Shadow Legends, yes.
No other clues or signs of life.
Please, sir, don't land where I'm trying to go, because I need my challenges to be done. Means I've completed the entire fucking battle pass.
The boat, grave, or remaining crew should have been there on a government
definitely
survey
something I can damage somebody with.
1983, but they weren't.
I'm in the
beach.
beach.
May never actually know what happened to the Sarah Joe.
Oh, big boy, look, they already got the weapon before I did.
The disappearance and the survey of the island. Number 5, the missing lighthouse keepers. There was once an isolated island off the coast of Scotland where 3 lighthouse keepers lived.
It was an attempt
for keeping the building intact. One day when their monthly supply ship dropped in, the island was silent. No response from the lighthouse keepers. Eventually the captain and some crew members went to investigate and found the suspiciously empty lighthouse. 2 of the 3 waterproof coats were missing from their hangars, and the kitchen was left in a state as if people left in a hurry. The lighthouse log only added one mystery to the situation. The log described how one of the keepers wouldn't talk, and the other continuously cried for hours. All of this pain and fear seemed to be coming from what was referred to as a powerful storm looming in the distance. However, this begs the question, why were they so scared of a simple storm? They should have been safe in the brand new lighthouse, right? The log goes on to talk about how they all sat close together and prayed for the storm to be over. The final log states the storm has passed, the skies are calm, and God is over all. Their bodies were never found, and the cause of their deaths are still a mystery to this day. The most accepted theory is that they somehow got swept out to sea during the storm, never to be seen again. But one final detail remains, one that scared the captain and his crew to the bone. The powerful storm described in the log didn't exist. There were no storms reported in the area. In fact, the skies were calm all day. Number 4. The death of Chris Kremers and Lisanne Froon. Both girls went on a study abroad trip to Panama, where they went missing on a hike. After several weeks, some of their remains were found miles up the river from where they began their hike, along with a backpack that contained their belongings. The creepy part of it is that a camera in their backpack started out with pictures that they took of each other hiking, and then suddenly goes into over 100 pictures of what appeared to be nighttime pictures of rocks near a riverbed, the back of someone's head, and just pure blackness. The dark pictures appear to be taken many days after they went missing. There's a lot of theories as to why they went missing, what finally ended their lives, and why they were taking pictures, but there's no solid answer. According to their cell phone use records, they had been alive in the forest for days after they got lost, trying to get a signal from their phones to call emergency.
Enjoy this 15% off exclusive offer from us here at the Irondequoit location.
Mark Pizzeria.
Number 3. The death of Kendrick Johnson. Kendrick Johnson was found rolled up in wrestling mats in Lowndes High School, and his death was ruled an accident. The official story is that he was reaching into the rolled-up wrestling mats to get his shoe and got stuck and died. An initial autopsy concluded that the death was accidental, and Johnson's family wasn't happy with that, so they had an independent autopsy performed. This second autopsy showed that he died from blunt force trauma, and there's actually blood in many of the crime scene photos. People believe the conspiracy between the school and police is keeping a lot of information from the family. Video footage from the gym during the time of his death is missing, which makes this mystery all the more unsettling. Number 2, the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley. Amy was an American citizen who went missing during a Caribbean cruise on the Royal Caribbean Rhapsody of the Seas. On the morning of March 24th, 1998, Amy had been drinking in the dance club with the ship's band Blue Orchid. One of the band's members, Alistair Douglas, known as Yellow, said he parted with Amy at about 1 a.m. Sometime between 5:15 and 5:30, Amy's father Ron saw her asleep on the deck. When he got up at 6 a.m., she was no longer there. There were possible sightings of Amy in Curacao in 1998 and 1999. 2 Canadian tourists reported seeing a woman resembling Amy on the beach in 1998. The woman's tattoos were allegedly identical to Amy's. A member of the Navy said he saw Amy in a brothel in 1999, and he claimed she told him that her name was Amy Bradley and that she begged him for help. There was another potential sighting in 2005, when the witness claimed she was seen in a department store restroom in Barbados. Amy's mother and father appeared on an episode of Dr. Phil. An image of a young woman resembling Amy that was emailed to her parents was shown on the show, and it suggests that she may have been sold into sex slavery. And number 1, the disappearance of Kenny Veach. Kenny Veach was a well-experienced hiker in Nevada who found a cave he described as the M Cave, as it was opened in the shape of an M. He claimed he heard very unusual noises from the cave and found it suspicious, as it was located 6 miles south of a top-secret airbase. As he began to enter the cave, he claimed his whole body began to vibrate. The more he went into the cave, the worse the vibrating became. He said he suddenly became very afraid and hightailed it out of there. He recorded another trip to find the cave again and catch it on video, but this video ended up being a bust. He later went back to where he found the cave again, and has not been seen since. His phone was found in an abandoned mine entrance, but no body or evidence that he had gone down into the mine. He posted this video about the cave a few days before he went missing.
And I'm looking for a cave that I found, and I didn't have a sidearm when I was here before, and something about that cave just spooked me. Out of all the caves I've ever gone in, this one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to go in there right now, but I'm coming back someday. And I talked to some people on YouTube, and I told them, hey, I'm coming out here, you know, because they kind of called my hand on it. So I don't know if there's going to be anything to it, but it might be interesting. If I can find it, I got to relocate it, and this is a big mountain range I'm in, and I'm on foot, you know. My truck's way out there. There's no roads, there's no trails. It's a pretty rough terrain. So hopefully I'll find it. It's shaped like a big M. It's a big cave that looks just like a gigantic M.
There's a YouTuber by the name of Dan Bell, who's known for exploring abandoned places on his own and getting it on video. The purpose of these videos is not to catch paranormal footage, but simply to explore these places. However, in this specific video of his, a number of unsettling events take place that would make most people run for the exit. This video was shot at an abandoned children's asylum, and you could tell the eerie vibes from the place from just outside. Dan's camera battery inexplicably explodes in his hands, which is only the start of the strange occurrences.
Shit! Fucking battery exploded.
Soon after, without even knowing it, Dan is being stalked by an unknown presence. In
Bro,
this shot, you can
how do
see
you
what
have
looks
that?
like the shadow of someone's arm making a motion as if they had just told someone to shush. In a follow-up shot in an adjacent room, if you look closely, you can notice something peering in through the doorknob hole to this door. Exactly 1 minute later in the video, you'll What looks like a white figure can be seen peering at the camera as Dan turns. And when his hand moves away, you can see the figure is gone. This white figure might match the white figure that peered through the doorknob hole. Finally, when Dan finds himself in a room with blood on the floor, you can hear a voice in the next room over, saying what most closely resembles "Let's get him." Dan had a theory of his own as to what was following him around in there.
I think that a former patient has returned to this facility, to this house, and is living here in one of the rooms upstairs.
Others believe there may have been more than one person in there, and that they had some kind of white sheets over their heads to hide their identities, planning on robbing him or worse.
Raping him.
Powlee's Island is a small town in South Carolina, which by the immediate looks of it is a very peaceful place. But there is a story that many of the locals swear by, known as the Gray Man. Many locals claim they have seen the Gray Man, and some go as far as to say that any time the Gray Man has been spotted, a hurricane has swept through the island shortly after. All sightings of the Gray Man have been on the coast. There are many pictures online which have allegedly caught the Gray Man, but this one video captured by a Coast Guard surveillance camera captures a strange gray apparition moving down the boardwalk, and this was captured during Hurricane Florence. YouTuber by the name of Time to Play TV decided to spend the night at an allegedly haunted hotel in Georgia, the Riverview Hotel.
As you know, this is where we went to. This place that the video you're about to see is a haunted hotel. It was made in like 1916 by 3 women who had it built, and then they ran it, and they obviously eventually passed away. And then I guess the sightings started happening after they started passing away. People would see a woman in the hallway, stuff would move, stuff would happen, and people would say, hey, that's the girl I saw. The pictures on the wall is the woman I saw.
His plan was to set up a camcorder in the room while he slept and try to capture any paranormal footage. Unbeknownst to him until after his visit, a visitor had recently died in that exact room he stayed in. Before even setting up his camcorder, strange things already started to occur, like the fan turning on and off and the bathroom door shutting on its own.
My fan has shut off and turned back on. See that? Now the fan and the light are both plugged in behind the bed, and they're connected. So that shuts them both off. You hear the fan shut off? And the fan by itself is turned off, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 times. The bathroom door over there, it's closed. Now, I don't mean a little bit. I mean, it's fully closed. Now, the reason it's open now is because I thought maybe a breeze, maybe something. There's no windows open. I got nothing going on, and that thing right there is just closed all by itself. It's closing right now, guys. It just moved a little bit. I'm telling you, it just... See that? There's no one in here with me. Completely alone. No? There is no one here, guys. I'm using the front facing the camera, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see. Watch. Watch. closed by itself.
Then night came, and upon checking the footage the next morning, he could see things were just as strange overnight.
I'm probably gonna head back that way into Weeping. Gives me more space. Okay. I'm definitely gonna head back into Weeping. Give me more space and more hiding. Dark gray.
After not only the chair, but also the entire bedrooms, he decides he's not going back to sleep. Whether this was an elaborate hoax or truly a haunted hotel room is up to you to decide.
That feeling when you're in the moment you've waited for. And the minute you think it can't get any better, the minutes just keep coming. Know the feeling on the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel.
It's the story everyone's heard 100 times already. A house nestled in the Long Island town of Amityville, which will forever be linked to what is known as the Amityville horror phenomenon. On November 13, 1974, the estate was the scene of a mass murder. Donald J. DeFeo Jr., who was 23 at the time, shot and killed with a rifle his entire family while they were asleep.
Damn.
Which included his parents and 4 siblings.
Come on, I got 20 seconds left. Come on.
Purchased a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom home at a drastically reduced price of $80,000. But they only lasted 28 days before leaving it due to strange phenomena, including George Lutz, the father, waking up at 3 a.m. every morning, which was around the time Ron DeFeo carried out his murders, and the youngest daughter, Missy, beginning to speak to an imaginary young entity in the house. A camera investigation was conducted of the house, and out of all the pictures taken, one stood out the most. The boy in this picture is commonly thought to represent the youngest DeFeo family member who was murdered in the house, and also the entity that Missy had been communicating with. This is another video uploaded by a YouTuber who decided to venture out alone to an allegedly haunted abandoned building. This time, a house in a rural part of Japan, seemingly in the middle of the woods. Scoping the perimeter of the house, the cameraman is suddenly startled by this.
Jesus Christ, bro. Stop screaming in a foreign language, please. Thank you.
A hand can be seen right in the corner of the house, causing the man to flee.
I see someone, I think.
Apparently the cameraman is still determined enough to enter the house to continue with the investigation, against anyone's better judgment. Shortly after entering the basement, this is what the camera...
Someone got sniped by a level 307.
Cameraman was clearly being stalked by someone in this house. But who remains a mystery. Some reactions to the video even suggest that it may have been the ghost of someone who formerly lived there. footage appears to show passengers towing their luggage through a connecting bridge towards the terminal of Phuket International Airport in southern Thailand. However, the bridge doesn't appear to be connected to a phone, leaving everyone to wonder where all the passengers were coming from.
Bro, of course it has to be the one camping with the 0 kids. Fucking autismo, bro, I swear. Really? Where is the big
This footage was captured by Redditor, who works as a night
throne
shift
employee night.
On his first patrol through this hallway, he says the wheelchair was on the other side. On his second patrol, he found it moved to the other side.
Retail
So he
row,
started recording,
alright.
and this is what he caught on video.
Hi. I just got murdered by a bot.
He said this was really the only time he'd ever
Retail
experienced
row, okay.
anything paranormal like this.
Why?
This next footage was captured.
I've been waiting this entire time just to play. I've been doing challenges waiting.
Any suspicious activity on the premises. In this case, the owner continuously received messages from Nest saying
So it's around there. I just gotta do one challenge. You can join my party. I'm just gonna leave after this because I gotta do the throne challenge thingy. And I got another one.
Occurrences happened through the span of a few hours.
Yeah.
Starting with a strange floating object.
I've been struggling, but I've been doing them. I gotta find it. I don't know where it is, but they said it's in retail, I think. Is it in retail? I see it.
Throughout the footage, many orbs can be seen flying across the room.
Go
In a
zoom!
few instances, the pinball machine in the back turns on by itself. The pool balls even seem to move on their own.
My dad made brownies, so I'm gonna go get one and eat it because I'm fat and I want one. But I'm not fat, I just want one. Metabolism make you skinny? Hello. No. It can. Just when you're older. Kill me. Alright, ready up. Take that skin off.
This is the video
Take off the skin.
Raul had ventured below the bleachers.
Take the skin off.
The dressing room door, which had been repeatedly opening and closing, seemingly around
Take it off.
He was filming on his mobile phone in hopes of catching.
Cause take it off.
When he opens the door, no one is there. Unbeknownst
But
to
take it off.
captures the brief moment a specter quickly passes.
No, it doesn't. It makes you terrible.
And disappearing through the wall.
Nope.
Bueno,
Take it off.
son como las 11 de la noche.
Take it off. Take it off.
Que estoy escuchando este ruido de mierda.
Take it. Take it.
No sé qué está pasando.
Then ready up.
Lo quiero grabar ahora para que después me
Ready up.
la gente, porque esto nunca me pasó y nada, lo quería grabar. ¿Qué sé yo? Podrido, la concha de la lora.
Cause.
Con linterna. Para que vea la gente.
I didn't even ready up at that time. I just said take it off, and then you started saying how do you know? I'm like Okay. Bingus. Bingus. I want the brownie. Yes. No. Wait, I got silver gen malts. Okay.
Como mierda puede ser que no haya nada hoy.
Just okay. Emotus Dr. Doom during a victory royale. So we gotta win? How is it Wild West?
Tercera vez que entro y no hay nada.
No, I wanted to play Wild West for a bit.
Dios. Quiero ir.
He stated he didn't see the ghostly figure himself. Only noticed it hours
Kill
later
yourself.
with the video footage on his phone.
Ha! Bruh. Fortnite. Battle Royale.
Tried to remodel his cell phone. He turned on his camera after suspecting there's a squatter in the house after hearing mysterious sounds coming from around the house. What he eventually finds.
Oh, bro, look how many people are landing here. You fucked. Have fun. I'm dipping. I'm all the way up here. Just come up here. Oh, I got dynamite. I got dynamite. I'm very scared for myself. I got dynamite. I'm coming with my dynamite. Bro, remember when they brought Dynamite out? We were all just screaming at Epic, like, why the fuck would you do this?
Anybody here?
Oh, I got a 6-shooter. You gon' fuck. Nope, but I will. Give me this shit, bro. You're mad. You're fucking mad, bro. You're fucking mad.
Hello?
Hello? Thank you. Bro, what? He had 12! He has 12 fucking dynamite! You can have 6. Oh. Oh my fucking god, what the hell? Oh, I need that green one. Some more dynamite. Some dynamite. I have so much fucking dynamite. Bro, I said I will. You're like, you don't have a gun? I'm like, I will in a minute. Bro, I wanna pump. I got a 6-shooter. I'm gonna be cracking on my ass with this. Someone right here. Oh! I need his assault rifle ammo. I need it. I need it. I have a 6-shooter and an infantry rifle. I need shoddy, not shoddy. I need hunting. Nope.
This video, he watches Air Force
Nope.
security guard Francisco Hernandez was finishing up his shift.
Do it.
Coming from a seemingly empty plane at a Mexico City airport.
Wee!
So he went
Ow.
to investigate.
Wee!
He had no idea what he was about to see. He had to search the plane as part of the air.
Let me in.
For hearing noises. And it's more than clear the plane was supposed to be empty.
Just I'd rather go for a tiny smooch than getting it in gas. Thank you very much. Tried. There's someone up in here. Right here. Hello? Help! Bruh, of course. You have to sweat. It's just a stupid game mode, bro. Relax. I did get killed, Jennifer Wolf.
A dark figure appears around the corner at him twice. The second time it happens, he notices it, sending him running in fear.
Hold up. Ow.
No mames.
I do make them better. Penis. Oh.
I was home alone one night during winter break.
No.
Watching TV in our sunroom, which is like a
My
small
headset fell off as soon as you started doing that.
The TV and movie room. There was also a door to the side driveway in this room. I had all
Hey, yo,
my
so you
lunch.
good?
I was under a blanket, watching some random movie I don't even remember, and out of nowhere, the lights turned on outside.
Mm.
We have a motion sensing light out there, so the fact that it turned on was concerning. I had to lower the volume.
I'm getting that Vic Roy, bro.
Sounds. It was unlikely I'd hear anything from outside though, so I lifted the blinds briefly just to do a quick check.
Open it.
It was clear.
Open
There
it.
was no way that I know to shut off that light, so as annoying as it was,
Bro, you fucking whore. You stole my shit.
I figured it was a
Little
rescue
pussy.
or something that might have triggered the light.
Huh?
Though the more I
Thanks,
thought about
dude.
it, the less that made sense. So I put on my shoes and just walked around the driveway to ease my mind.
Oh my god, it's a Dr. Doom sharing with a Dr. Doom.
With a clear head.
He gave me a useless weapon, but
We heard a
still.
bucket full of something fall over outside, and then the motion sensing light turned back on.
This is me and my friend now. He's a Dr. Doom friend.
But now I was straight up scared. Someone or something was out there. I was hoping it was an animal. I really started to doubt it. I didn't want to get up because the couch was actually the only blind spot for the door.
Oh, he's giving me it.
I had a fear of getting up and seeing somebody standing at the
My
door.
friend is right here.
I wanted to shut the TV now. But the remote was in the middle
What'd
of
you
the
just
coffee
get?
table. I was afraid to even move that much. I looked to the blinds, which were fully pulled shut. However, I wasn't looking at the blinds.
He's helping a YouTuber. I got a pump.
There was a perfect outline of a person standing on the other side, with their arms stretched out a bit from their body.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I don't know how to describe it.
He is following me.
There was an intense feeling in my heart and stomach area.
There you go.
Like it was harder to breathe. That's how scared I was. I got up from the couch as quietly as I could. But before I could even get to the door that separates the sunroom and the dining room, the person on the other end started knocking aggressively on the window. I wanted to scare them away somehow. I was too scared to go out there. So I screamed in a shaky voice.
Ho, ho, ho.
I stood by the doorway for a
There you
second
go.
to see if it stopped. And it did. I saw the
No
shadow
problem.
beyond the blinds move towards the door. I saw some old,
Huh? Where?
crazy-looking woman with wiry hair on the other side of the door. For a moment, I felt less intimidated, until she started banging on the glass of my door with both hands.
Purple Whiplash just spawned.
I slammed the door to the sunroom and called 911. There was a crazy, mentally old woman attempting to break into my house. I was told to wait in the safe locked room with the weapon.
Wait, you're in the spot?
The police arrived. And
I wanna see it.
I ever had about a
Do you have any shotgun ammo?
I was rash shouting outside the door. I waited a minute and not hearing it. Slowly and quietly I opened the bathroom door. I waited until I opened it.
Yeet.
There she was. The old woman with the wiry hair, standing in the middle of my living room in front of the broken window.
Huh.
She spotted
That's
me.
homosexual.
The door open.
I need
came
shotgun
over.
ammo.
I screamed like the scared 17-year-old I was and slammed the door shut again. The old woman started knocking on the door and wouldn't stop.
I need shotgun ammo.
Her breath on the other side, and I couldn't make out any of it. I was too busy crying and begging her to go away. I finally heard a bang at the front door. So I
Where you
opened
was shot at?
and screamed help. Two
Oh.
kids came up to the window I was screaming through.
It's
I
my
begged them
friend.
to crawl through the broken window out back. They assured me they'd be okay and they'll be right here.
No.
The knocking at the door
Maybe.
stopped.
Eventually.
A sudden commotion was taking place outside. I heard the two cops scream at the woman to step away from the door. I stepped out from the bathroom. The two cops had the insane woman detained. Imagine they did it pretty easily. The woman looked at me with a look of crazy in her eyes, and I looked away. It turned out the old woman lived in a nearby house with some woman who never leaves the house. None of the neighbors ever really see her. The old woman was messed up in multiple ways and belonged in some kind of special care place. My parents pressed charges on the younger woman because they felt as her supposed caretaker, she should have been held liable for allowing a mentally disabled person to break into someone else's house. Sadly, my parents lost the lawsuit, but the old, crazy woman was out of our neighborhood at the very least. It was put in some kind of treatment center.
Yeah.
I own a small house on a big property in the rural part of New York, and I go up there a bunch of times a year in the winter months to go skiing. There's a neighbor up there that I never spoke to once. There's a fence that separates our 2 yards. Then on the
I
other
need
side
shotgun ammo.
is woods for miles. There's another neighbor further down the road, across the street, and I've met him a number of times because he happens to go skiing too. So we got
I was gonna stand in storm with him and emote, but I realized my only emote in my emote wheel is the fucking Dr. Doom final victory emote.
kid laughing nearby in the neighbor's house's direction. I figured they had kids, which was news to me.
I'm gonna die, let's go!
To the house for the first time each season was always weird. A house that would be empty for a majority of the year, so I'd have to turn on the water and heat and everything, of course. First night, I slept like a
I can't.
baby after the 4-hour drive.
I'm at 1 HP. It won't heal me. There we go.
Eating breakfast and changing into my ski gear, I went outside and found a big red ball sitting in the snow on my front lawn. It wasn't there the day before, so I assumed it belonged to the neighbors. I took the ball
I need shotgun.
over the fence separating our properties. Then I went off to the ski lodge.
Dude, I just need shotgun ammo.
When I got back, it was dark.
I don't even have a sniper.
With my friend, so I was ready to go to bed. Walking to the front door, I noticed.
No, I have a scoped assault rifle, dude.
On my front lawn.
I don't want it.
The hour was getting a bit odd, but once again, I threw that red ball over the fence.
Boat.
I woke up in the middle of that night to laughing outside. Kids laughter.
Stop. Oh, he did.
3 a.m. The kid playing outside made no sense. I went to look out my window. I couldn't see any kids.
I need an assault rifle.
And now the laughter had stopped.
I only have 100.
However, I did see something sitting on my front lawn. I couldn't tell from the window, so I went outside into the snow in my slippers and rode, and saw that red ball once again sitting in the snow. I had chills as I saw it in the same spot once again.
What is a team?
I took the ball, and this time instead of throwing it over the fence, I brought it inside.
I'm walking away. This kid is doing say so.
I went to sleep, not hearing any laughter outside again. The next morning,
That's a fake default.
Again. I walked over to the neighbor's house, knocked on the door, and finally introduced myself.
Someone just bopped up our teammate right there.
Completely innocent.
I hear it right behind us.
I kept hearing, and the ball that kept ending up on my lawn.
Footsteps, footsteps.
There were no kids around there.
Oh, he died. Loser.
I shook his hand and went back to my house. I left the red ball in my living room, drove back up the mountain, and had another day of skiing with my friend. When I got back to the house that night, I was completely exhausted and ready to go home.
Hi. I want these.
I threw all my stuff on the couch and figured I'd pack it all up tomorrow. I literally crashed into the bed. My whole body was sore. I fell asleep like a baby.
Hi.
Except I woke up to a kid's laughter outside again.
Right here.
I jumped out of bed and ran to the window to look outside.
Someone's up on top of this tree.
Snow again. I ran to the living room, tore the room upside down looking for the ball. I still know to this day I'd left it in there when I left. But it wasn't there now. I suddenly didn't feel alone in the house. I turned on every light as I packed up all my wet gear into my bag. I threw everything in the bag.
Bro, that Chaos Agent just 200 pumped me while I fucking was moving.
All the doors and
Yeah, the Chaos Agent is hacking.
So
I'm calling it.
Sense.
Hacker.
I left the lights on and went back to my room, shutting off only those lights.
Yeah, that Chaos Agent is fucking hacking, fat mutt.
Far behind the red ball, out in the snow, was what looked like a kid. A kid just standing stiff, looking towards my window. I ducked down and closed the blinds. Closed the blinds to every window.
Bro, why won't it let me move?
I tried my best to just go to sleep unemployed. It was a long...
Chaos Agent is literally right here next to me.
I fell asleep. I woke up the next morning.
Bro, help me, I'm fucking terrified. This Chaos Agent is right on my ass.
Not looking back to the red bar, but it's still on my front.
Ah! Bro! He just got 100 pumped, fat clap.
Whoever was out there got into my house to take the ball out in the first place. And that child's laughter still haunts me.
I fucking just clapped 2 kids in a row and I killed the Chaos Agent that aimbotted both of us and Facer our builds.
Had that ball not been taken out of my windows.
Bro, who can't kill this fucking kid, bro? Bro, there's like 13 kids right there!
My roommate George and I met through work. We live 15 minutes from the office and carpool together every day. To get right into it, recently we got a new neighbor. As recent as 2
I see
weeks,
someone.
actually. We didn't see him unpacking or anything. We never even saw when he lived there. We didn't
Bopped
know
him.
if he was a man or a woman, or how many people moved there. But I say he because obviously we found out eventually.
Honestly, I vibe. Why, man?
The third day, George and I actually went.
I'm coming to bop some kid. I see the Wolverine you're fighting.
He was home.
He's one in the fucking tree. What the hell?
I figured maybe he just couldn't answer for whatever reason.
Oh, you're dead.
We were walking back down the drive. George stopped me and told me under his breath to look.
Because, of course, the default with the fucking fake default just has to come up.
The man was holding
Me
it,
too.
staring through it like a creep.
I'm just staring at a black screen. We gotta win this. Come on, I have to do my fucking emote to win.
When we knew we were ready, he was not going to be the best of neighbors.
Tell me you died. You did.
That night at around 1 in the morning,
No? Okay.
I just started hearing noises
I thought you died.
outside. It's warm where we live year-round, so the windows are always open. I went to go look outside. My room is upstairs, so it kind of overlooks the
I thought I saw a
backyard.
kid in that tree
That's where
room.
the sound was coming from.
Stop shooting it down, dude. It's like right there.
Guy wearing a hoodie with the hood up, which was weird.
Hello, Cribbage Tree.
2 degrees out, and he was sawing a big piece of wood.
You're a fucking whore.
I went to go knock on George's door.
Bro, of course there's kids behind us and nobody looks behind us. And it's a fucking Tony Stark with a shotgun looking behind us.
It went on for some time. They agreed to go over and ask him for
Behind you.
Since he was outside, we knocked
You got
at the gate
bullied
and
by
said
our teammate.
just as we did, the sawing stopped.
Oh,
We
oh,
expected the gate to open
fucking.
itself, but it never did. At least the sawing stopped though. So we went
I
back
swear it's always the defaults that go fucking full on tryhard mode, dude.
and then for a few minutes later, we heard noises in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we're bullying fucking defaults. Bro, why do I gotta...
Until I got to the window and realized
Someone's on this kid. Chaos Agent. Bro, why won't it let me shoot my shotgun?
the neighbor outside in his backyard again.
It's always that
Hurrying
fucking
into his house,
Chaos
but he was
Agent.
dragging something. I couldn't tell what.
It was just letting my shotgun straight up chill.
I moved away from the window as soon as I realized. I ran to
There was one like right up here,
George
right here.
making noises too. Got on the phone with the police right away to report this. I stood right by his
Hello.
door the whole time listening. And there was a slam from downstairs. It was our back door. We looked at each other with horrified looks on our faces. George yelled into the phone to stop because the man just entered our house. But then he stayed on the
Are you
phone with
okay?
the cops. I went to the hallway. I went to the stairway.
Come on, we gotta win this. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
There was creaking in the floorboards down there. I tiptoed back to George's room and shut the door. I told the woman on the line to have the police come in through the back door immediately,
Hi.
and then hung up.
Played it, played it.
There's no lock on this door.
Thank you.
We pushed up against the door.
I can't eat it. I'm stuck.
I heard footsteps coming
Someone
up the stairs.
did something.
And the bathroom door opened.
Nobody talks to me, so I know somebody didn't text me.
George's door.
Let's go! And I did the chair! I did it!
I tried pushing the door open, slamming it, and then hitting it with some kind of blunt object. And that was the exact reason we didn't try to overpower him. We didn't know what kind of...
Okay, time to return to lobby.
No matter what he did, though, he couldn't push through the door.
Cause,
Couldn't go downstairs,
No.
and all was quiet. few minutes passed, and we finally decided to open the door and peek outside. It wasn't in the hallway. Suddenly, we heard a man shout police in a deep, commanding voice.
I did it!
Downstairs in her
I'm finally done!
didn't see any police.
Father!
Someone was hiding behind their dining room table. I told George to run back upstairs.
Oh wait, that's right. Jennifer Walters.
Behind the table got up and chased us up the stairs.
Damn. How's it feel? You got full on shit. Did you just leave?
But we weren't in there for long, because once again, we heard someone shout police downstairs. This time for real.
Oh no, I thought it said you left my party. That's why I was just like,
George and I screamed, the two police officers came up the stairs, yelling at the man to drop his weapon.
I was so
The
happy.
sound of the knife being dropped to the floor. When the police told us to come out, we did. Brought him out to the police car in cuffs and put him in the back seat. We told the officers to check his house because we heard screams. They went in with guns drawn as another cop car pulled up in front of our house, and then 2 more cop cars pulled up 2 minutes later. We were shocked to see the cops come out of the
I don't
house
think they're dead.
crying hysterically. She had been locked in his basement, and she was pressed up against the door, screaming as loud as she could. There was also a dead body in the bed,
Nope.
and had been dragged in the backyard. We didn't find out the whole story behind who this woman was, or who the dead body was.
Hold up, there we
Sure
go.
the man was going to jail for life. The house is
Right there.
never going to rent.
Come on.
We're just hoping somebody normal moves in.
Come on. Why do you never want to play Tilted? I'm bored. Please? I'm bored. I'm bored of BHE. It's boring. It gets boring! I just want to play it for a little bit, not a lot. Then we'll go to BHE. Hehe. Kidnapped.
My family and I are probably the biggest skeptics,
Wow.
which is why I can't explain what happened that day.
I got what I like, brother.
I went downstairs and my brother was in the kitchen. I grabbed the water.
Brother, thank you for playing.
He shook his head. But
Promise, not gonna be a long time.
Things may seem paranormal.
Might be, I don't
I
know.
looked at him and asked, "You ever try to scare me?"
You know I like game mode. Please just don't mean. I got crash pads.
To follow with my story. Once, he said. Somehow that calmed me.
Yaga.
I wasn't going to bring anything else up because I thought it was some kind of closure.
Wait, this isn't the right
By
one.
saying, all I did was shoot a Nerf gun bullet at you while you were on the computer. I wish you didn't say that. That wasn't what happened to me in the 7th grade. I do remember him shooting a Nerf gun at me, but it felt inferior to what I was about to tell him. I continued to speak with
I just
him
got a legendary
about
pump up here.
progress.
Have it.
I was in middle school, and I was in 7th grade and recently started off the new year.
Oh, I got my legendary combat like I like using.
I sat in my bed,
Hello.
using earbuds to watch YouTube videos. My mom had called me to tell me that my brother would be gone and would be leaving soon to go to a friend's house.
That was amazing. I grappled you and then you're just like,
I would be home alone. I was a very quiet kid when no one was around because I always had this fear that there could be someone in the house with me. If I didn't make much noise, then they couldn't find me, right? I knew that suspicion could have possibly been true. I paused my YouTube video and headed to the bathroom. My house has a
keep.
I'll try to explain what the important parts of the story looked like. If you were in my bathroom facing the door,
Oh, thank you.
you could step out and take a left, and my brother's room would be to your right at the end of the hallway, which is a short hallway. If you went right, you would reach the stairway that went down and stopped because there was a platform in the middle, and then you would walk in the same direction you came to get lower. The stairway leads to our main entrance of the house. We also have an alarm activated. If any doors or windows are open, a box will immediately say which door has been used. I was in the bathroom, right about to flush the toilet, when I heard a loud thud come from my brother's room. I assumed that he must be about to leave for his friend's house, so I flushed the toilet and got up to wash my hands.
Fuck, he took the only place I go
There
to.
were no more noises.
Shit.
The house felt
Shit.
still.
Shit.
I felt like I was being listened to. I turned off the sink and walked over to the bathroom door to lock it. Something felt wrong. I My stomach started to ache from fear. I felt like I was just being paranoid. And I also couldn't shake that weird feeling in my gut.
Gotta love it.
Another noise. I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't text my brother. I had a house phone. It made loud noises when it died.
That was pure luck. I just phased through both of your floor and ramps.
Coming from my brother's room. But that was not my brother talking. It couldn't have been my dad. The muttering was deep and low. It sent shivers down my spine. I could tell it was a
What the
because
fuck?
of the distinction of an S or a T, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. Then there was a slow pounding noise that started getting closer to me. It came out of my brother's room and nailed its way towards the bathroom door. It stopped dead in its tracks right at the door. I threw myself away from the door near the window.
Oh shit, he right there. I'm dead to sail.
I couldn't fight whoever it was since I was a weak 7th grader, so that was out of the question. I covered my mouth.
Oh, give me that good stuff.
In case they didn't know I was in the bathroom. And they
Yo,
continued to walk.
you want some?
I could hear them making their way to the stairway. And then it
Oh
stopped.
fuck, I died.
I heard a loud crash.
Apparently not.
I thought was the middle platform of the stairs, and then again at the bottom. Then the muttering stopped. and the light
Haha, you got
came
your
to the
baited.
door. I heard the door open and close, and I heard the alarm.
Oh,
go off for the door.
I just realized what I have placed up here. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Safe or not. So I made my way to the door and rested my hand on the doorknob.
Give me some of that good stuff.
My mouth. To the left of me,
Mother
towards
bitch.
the ground, is a laundry chute that went to our laundry room. If someone were to get from the main floor into the laundry room, it would definitely
No, you
take
didn't.
over 30 seconds. But about 10 seconds after the door opened and closed,
Straight up tripping, bro.
this jabbing noise pounded at the small laundry chute door. I stood
Shit.
in awe, not sure what to do. It sounded like someone took the end of a broom and reached up there to stab at the door.
It wouldn't let me shoot you.
I watched as the pounding of the door vibrated the small laundry chute door, hoping that it wouldn't bust open. And it ended.
Of course. Not letting me shoot you like normal.
And I quietly crept to my room to call my parents. No one picked up, so I waited for them to get home and held my door handle
Of course.
to get in.
And I'm straight chilling.
When my parents got home, they didn't believe me. Soon after, my brother arrived, and he doubted me as well. Telling this again to my brother made his mouth drop. He continued to tell me that he used to hear things
I only have a
that he said.
blue shotgun.
I will honestly never forget that day. Me and my brother can't figure out who or what that was, and I try not to think too hard about
Are you
it.
gonna fight me or do I just...
Still don't quite know what happened. And I may never know. I want to.
Okay. 32 headshot, yes.
My name's Alyssa. I was 16 years old at the time, living with my mom in a crappy Bronx, New York apartment. Living in the Bronx was definitely an experience, not a good one.
I know.
Characters around.
I only have a blue pump, so I'm killing myself.
Small apartment.
I literally had a blue pump that entire time.
I don't mean that as an understatement. Our apartment was the second to last one in a hall on the 7th floor. And our neighbor, the owner of the last apartment in the hall, seemed to always be sitting outside his... He would always...
I'd kill myself while I was sitting on a windowsill. I'd just take the chance and go, whoop, my bad.
My mom told me to stay away from that man. We never even knew his name. He was a black man in his 60s.
Hey, bro, that's
He always wore
homosexual.
haircuts, But his remaining hair was gray. He always had the same emotionless expression on his face when he looked at me. And then one day, it started. Every time I would see him in the hall, he would say hi to me. But he'd call me by my name.
Thank you.
Even creepier. I wasn't exactly sure how he got my name, but I never asked. There was one night that my mom was working the night shift, so I'd be home around. I came home at like 9 p.m., and the neighbor was as usual.
I was trying to emote with you.
So, as if
Sir.
he didn't have anything going on in his life.
Sir! No!
The door. This time, instead of saying hi to me, he asked me if my mom was working tonight. Here's where I look back and cringe because of my own stupidity, because I foolishly nodded yes. He didn't
Thank you.
say anything after that. He just slowly nodded his head. I didn't say anything else either. I said, I had enough of this creepy ass for one night. Basically, after getting home, I just washed up a little bit. I had a snack, did laundry, and took a shower. As I was in the shower, I heard a weird rumbling noise. It was a pretty concerning noise, but I couldn't even begin to try and pin out what it could have been.
I am fucked.
I got out of the shower
I really
after
am.
hearing it because I was concerned something.
Hey, how do you know that?
I heard a similar noise outside of the bathroom.
Is someone using a
Seemed to come from
vibrator?
my bedroom. I threw on
Please,
the
sir.
clothes I had
My controller drift is being terrible today. Please, sir.
The person, but while searching my room, I saw an ever so tiny hole in the wall. I got closer to feel it and look at it. Then I got down on my knees to look through it. And when I saw what was on the other side, I fell backwards because of how
Bruh, you
scared
think-
I was of what I saw. It was
I'm not a
someone's
bitch.
eye. Someone was actually looking through that hole from the other side. And I realized this wall separated
Aw,
our
shit.
apartment from the Then I had a sudden realization of what that sound I heard
My little bitch.
must have been. I ran back to the
I am very much
shower
out this
and looked
bitch.
all around the wall until I found another hole, identical in size from the one in my room. I either
It showed that you landed on top of me and not right next to me.
There were knocks on the apartment door. It was the neighbor, and he kept yelling, "Open the door right now." I didn't drill those holes.
But you did, my
Mom freaked
nigga.
out and told me to call the cops, and she tried to get home ASAP. One good thing
I
about
got the cops on you.
police response time is fast, and there were cops at my apartment door in under 5 minutes. My mom was home half an hour later. My mom pressed charges for stalking, invasion of privacy, and criminal mischief. The apartment building also arrested a man.
I'm killing myself. I don't give a fuck. I hate this game. At least it's not like the other one where you get every fucking weapon in existence. Please. Like, bro, it gives you random ass loot and it's like,
At the time, my friend Hal and I were camping. Hal is an Eagle Scout and nature lover, so he's always going out on these camping trips. One time I decided to come along and see what it was about. He went with his at the time girlfriend Maya.
I don't have a girlfriend, I'm lonely.
We carpooled together and arrived to the destination 3 hours later.
I'm eating pussy legs Oreos.
Sites because it doesn't
You
take a
already
real
know.
experience when you're surrounded by other people. So he took us
We
to
don't
some
like
dead
talking about it, you know.
dead road that he seemed to know about. We drove down this dirt road.
Well, we both liked each other, you know.
To be content with where
So we agreed with it
put the car in park.
until a point in time, yo.
Such a
Can I just loot
consistent
one
pace
chest?
of
Thank you.
stuff that I wasn't even aware at first.
Tasty
that I was
loot.
getting
Thank you.
there.
I'm eating pussy like it's Oreos. We respect each other, so we really don't talk about it enough.
First aid equipment.
I'm out this bitch. I'm out this bitch. Letting my...
Whatever that meant.
No.
We found a good place to set up camp.
Oh.
Hal basically assigned us tasks.
The damage. So I already got something on there to hold up my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I get
Tents while also unpacking some of the supplies. Hal went off to find dry firewood.
Oh, okay.
He would come back every so often with a couple pieces of wood. Nightfall came quicker than expected. Thankfully, Hal had collected enough wood by then
Exactly.
to start a nice fire.
I'm eating pussy like it's
We
Oreos.
sat by the fire,
You
drinking
already
and
know.
reminiscing about old memories.
I fuck
Most of
these
which Maya
bitches
was
and I
not in the
fuck these
picture for.
hoes.
I imagine she got tired of hearing our drunken, nonsensical stories.
Yeah, God
because
taught
she
me
went
how
to the
to
temple
gorilla
with
grip
Hal.
correctly.
So Hal and I stayed up for a little while longer, now being a bit quieter and keeping the laughter to a minimum as a courtesy to Maya. I finished my last beer, and I was definitely feeling it by then. We chatted for a bit more.
No, it's something you get
I heard it too.
if you get what I'm saying.
Walking out in the distance, beyond the area at which the fire lit up. Hal assured me it was likely a deer.
I fuck these bitches and I fuck these hoes. I'm eating pussy like it's
Or the
Oreos.
sound of people.
You already
I
know.
said if you were sure about that. He didn't answer.
I fucking hate my life. I'm gonna go commit non-living because you know you're a little
Footsteps got closer.
whore.
We started to hear a disturbing noise.
Hello Yo, sir, how you doing on your own?
He just motioned for me to get into the tent. I did what he said.
I look better when I dance. You know I'm doing this while I'm streaming, so I have a smaller screen.
Noise outside.
When they do, you know the basketball emote that they brought down not too long ago?
Yeah.
Whenever they jump, you jump out of my screen.
Or any kind of animal.
So trust me, I have a pretty small screen.
That's what happens on my mom's house. That's literally what happens to me. Like I do it, and it would just be like, yes, I jump out the screen.
But I wouldn't scream.
My old TV fried it, so.
Ah, fuck these bitches. Whoa!
Walking past my tent.
You're a hoe.
The footsteps were so slow.
Oh, that
so
bomb was weak as hell.
Away from my tent towards the direction of Hal and Maya's tent.
Sir.
Yo!
The next thing I remember is
hey, yo, sir. I don't like that.
Yo, you need to back your ass.
She screamed as if something were about to kill her.
Oh.
I didn't know what was happening.
You were killing yourself.
I wasn't trying to.
I heard the two of them hurrying away.
Try to vibe someone's face.
Inside and followed. Flashlights, nothing.
Oh, so that's what it sounds like. That's what you guys hear when I do that.
Footsteps followed close behind me since I was in the back.
This is get annoying. I don't want to do this for 8 minutes.
Without looking back,
it's okay.
We're back to our respective seats. And how floored it.
I've been streaming for an hour. Shut up.
Drove down the dirt trail for about half an
Fuck
hour before we came to a dead end.
Yeah. I have been.
I'll turn this pickup truck around now in this dark forest, not too far from where we were being chased.
You know the people that
I
watch
urged him to turn off the lights so that whatever was chasing us wouldn't see us. He insisted he needed the lights on.
Oh no, nobody's watching.
The trees trying to turn the truck around.
They're gonna be able to if they're posting it on YouTube.
Yeah, obviously.
I sat in the back seat, biting my nails
So then
and
people are
clenching my
just gonna be
teeth.
like, what? You're really good.
They can look it up. They're children enough.
From our campsite. At long last, the truck completely turned around, and he once again stepped on it to get us out.
Fucking eye socket burns like hell, bro.
I'm eating pussy like it's REI. You will break
the know, man.
Something pushing into their tent, trying to rip it open. Like that in his life.
No, yeah, how I waste so many, man.
But it definitely walked on two legs. How do we know it wasn't a person, you might ask? Simply because of its size and the noises it made. I think everyone has one truly horrific, unexplainable experience in their lives, and this was ours.
Okay, I placed a trap. What says this is me?
I'm eating pussy like it's Oreos. I already know. I won 6 to fucking 4.
Said he rather suck Gussie than it. But if you think about it, if you put in vice versa.
Shit, I didn't mean that. I fuck these bitches and I fucking all these hoes. I'm eating pussy like it's hello? Oh. You already know.
Just imagining it.
Boop.
So I'm pretty sure my dad was 10 years old.
I fuck these bitches and I fucking all these hoes.
I could already see the lightning bolt on his hair. It's not that hidden.
Just shut off.
Huh?
So he got up and turned it back.
Oh, that's retarded.
It was an old shitty TV, so...
Yeah, you can see it too, right?
When he got back on his couch...
Should we do the random weapon thingy like we used to?
TV back on. And again it turned off.
Do you want to?
Yes.
A couple more times before he started to look...
And just yes.
While looking for the remote.
I'm gonna shut up. Thank you. While looking for the remote. Oh, button.
You've got to be shitting me.
Oh my fucking god.
But I can do it.
I can try to pull this off. It's gonna be shit, but you know.
You fucking...
I took advantage of it. I got you.
My inventory was the worst.
I literally had attack, an infantry rifle, hunting rifle and a dually, so that's what I was dealing with. That's why I ran at you with all my
I have
power.
the same thing you just had.
I still have it. I gotta die to change my shit out.
I have a grappler.
I can't aim with this thing. Hold up. Oh, fuck you, bitch. That was easy. Thank you so much for getting rid of me. I love that. Thank you. I hate this inventory. I'll fuck these bitches and I'll fuck you up. Oh, I like this. I like this loadout a lot. I'm fucking bitches and I'm fucking all these up. I'm eating pussy like it's Oreos. Come on! Stop trying to run, dude. Just fight. Three damage, bro. This shit broken as hell. Kill yourself. You're so fucking lucky my shit happens like this. Nope.
No, I'm going for another one of them hoes.
Bro. Of course I have to get the fucking garbage fucking loot. Other than...
I thought you were dogging on everyone that... Everyone thought you were hacking or something.
What, with my fucking double barrel?
Everyone was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I'm just god tier with the double barrel. Ah, fuck these bitches and I'm fucking hoes. I beat a pussy like it's Oreos. You already know. Oh, you got fucked, brother. Come on, bro. Get down here. Gushy gushy, my pussy, you wanna touch on the licky? Come on, bro. Get down. Come on, bro.
Does it not hurt to... I always wonder this. When Joshua is orange, does it not hurt to put your hand in there?
In the ushy gushy?
Like,
I don't know.
Like, this woman was literally doing it full on with her freaking her bed thing, that thing on her bed. And then she was doing
The bedpost? God damn, she nasty. Bro, that hit my feet.
So, I'm pretty sure that would hurt if in voice too.
I mean...
It probably would.
I'm fucking bitches and I'm fucking ass. I mean, and pussy like it's Oreos. That was so long just to kill each other.
And I had to freaking pull off the freaking shot, bro. It was gonna happen, bro. Eating mushy gushy like it's Oreos.
I mean, pussy like it's Oreos. Oh, I got a thermal scope? Is that what this thingy was? Goddamn. I saw that in my bills, bro. Gushy gushy, my pussy, you wanna touch him a licky? I'm confused how to fucking use this. I don't know how to use this gun. Huh. Bitch. Bitch. Hey yo, bitch. Kill me, you won't, pussy. Pussy. I might get a better loadout. word! Do not say a word!
Bro, I wish someone was watching your stream while that happens, bro.
I was already getting bullied for my aim a minute ago, bro. If you come and stream it, I'll just screenshot this. Bro, if you look... No, so North was watching me struggle so much earlier, bro. He was watching me go... I swear, I'm telling you, I'm better with a double barrel than I am any other gun. Because I had more experience with the double barrel. And a combat, that's why I'm good with these. Peek. Fuck. This man comes up. Me spirit stomach. Give me better loadout.
I'm just gonna stop trying to understand Gorilla Grip.
Nah, bro, don't do it. Don't do it.
13. I'm gonna keep trying when I'm 13, bro. At this point, you've already told me you're gonna tell me when I'm 13. Wonder how funny or lame I'm gonna be when I'm 13, though.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
I bet.
I mean, they play like Oreos. Fucking Christ, dude. Put the infantry rifle down!
Nah. No, this gun's too OP.
I fucking hate that weapon!
You're the one who wanted this, so I got the gun, now I can use it.
Get shit loot! I'm fucking zooming straight up. Hello. I got a blue tack. Is there any point in fighting? You sniped me. That's not even fun. You're wearing.
It's the last time you killed me, bro. Am I gonna cap and not watch you kill me right now?
Oh, I'm not gonna eat booty like it's Oreos, cause I'm already shit. I fuck these bitches and I'm fucking.
The first game that ever made me sweaty was, what's it called? Slangy Wangy.
Let me out! Let me out! I had to reload my gun and I'm so depressed about it.
Gotta love life, huh?